Live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to the Nets. Now here's Wright. Outside, Towns. Hey guys, let's be honest here. A bit of a mismatch looking at the quality of these teams on paper. But we see these types of games in this league, and sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender. Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight.
On offense, here are the Spurs. Wright outside. Fires the three. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For three, Levine. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. And they're on the break. Levine can't hit. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago with the ball. Here's Norris. Markkanen pulls it in.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
A three ball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Beautiful play call. That's understanding Markkanen's strengths and putting him in a position to succeed.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
Now here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Caruso, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Outside, Markkanen. Off target from outside. And the Bulls with possession. Trailing by 4. Ball, no good.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Pass to LaVine. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Outside DeRozan. Outside LaVine. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Sinks the three-pointer. Markkanen's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for San Antonio.
From distance, Markkanen with the picture-perfect mechanics and the height to almost always get a clean look.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Rebound by the Bulls. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Here is Williams. The Bulls getting the bucket. Down low. Wembanyama. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
LaVine for 3. Good on the three-point shot. LaVine's got 7 points in the game.
Now a volume three-point shooter. Zach LaVine knows how effective he can be outside the arc.
Bogdanovich looking around. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Here's Champagnie. It's blocked. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution for the Bulls. Spencer Dinwiddie.
Here's White. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Lets it go with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Bogdanovich. And Jones has it in the corner. Here's Warren. Now Jones. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Bassett. Second chance shot. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Spurs ball. Substitution for the Bulls. Nikola Vucevic.
29 seconds left to play in the first.
Finding the most open guy. Good vision from Trey Jones out there.
The layup off target. Spurs leading by 7. Pass to Bassi. Vucevic with the block.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense. up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
White with it. Now right defender. Here's Caruso. That 3 off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's in there. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Here he goes. And Towns throws it down.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, and a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The first free throw is good. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Here's Wembanyama.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like. I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Norris can't get it to go.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For 3, Levine. For 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach Levine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
Here's Champagnie. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
LaVine wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. LaVine's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Takes the 3. Shot by Champagnie, no good. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 17-point game. Here's Champagnie. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, number 99.
1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich wide open. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Norris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Stolen by Warren. 3-on-3. Pass to Jones. The offensive rebound. Passing, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Crowder. Now, here's Ball. Number 3, LaVine. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
And that one's good, Bessie.
Jones seems to have really taken a jump defensively in steals. We've seen those numbers increase.
Good if it goes. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Bulls trail by 17. Here's Norris. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Towns. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A sneaky move by DeRozan. Catches the defender leaning and draws the foul.
Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Spurs leading by 15. Wembanyama outside. And the dunk by Towns.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Norris. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Wembanyama. They double-team Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it.
Nice vision by LaVine. He gives it up instead of forcing his own play.
Here's Towns. Ball with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And stolen by Wright. And a fast break now for the Spurs. If it counts, Wright's got 5. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
LaVine can't hit.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Taking a glance at Lauri Markkanen, Steve, a big man who possesses a lethal touch from way outside.
Kevin, this is what makes him a perfect stretch forward, as well as an all-star caliber talent now. And you get the sense he still has room to grow.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
That's going to go back the other direction. They played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Kick out to LaVine. Beyond the arc. And again, Chicago. No good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Here's Bogdanovich. Inside. Deflects the pass. Here's Bassett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
So he can't get either to fall. Bulls trailed by 18. White looking around. And again, no good by Chicago.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Williams. LaVine double team. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Bulls shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
He's an all-around talent. I like that Zach LaVine continues to try to find ways to get better.
And the chase by LaVine.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Pass to Bassie. Here's Champagnie. Spurs working the ball around now. And here's Warren for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's White. San Antonio with the rebound.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Kobe White with the impressive ball handling skills lets him drive it right in there.
On the basket by Jones.
For 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
5 on the clock. Here's Bassey.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
LaVine for 3. Bassey pulls it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Basket good.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Make some noise for your incredible. One more time, fans. Let's hear it for your incredible.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And the shot goes in. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Warren. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Champagnie. Warren a screen. The shot by Champagnie no good. To the middle. Out to White. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Warren on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Warren's got 8 points in the quarter.
A diverse skill set makes Warren an offensive threat. Perimeter shooting is just one of the tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's San Antonio rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Wright. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. The kick out to Wright. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
LaVine with it. 17-foot shot on the way. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Norris. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. So it's San Antonio now. Towns. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
Right side, LaVine. Over in the corner, Caruso. 20 feet out. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's 11 points for Lauri Markkanen.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Alex Caruso.
You know, I'll tell you, Markkanen's not a guy you want to send to the line. Excellent foul shooter.
Timeout call, the Bulls.
Lauri Markkanen taking 2 shots. Chicago timeout call. Who wants a t-shirt? Give it up one more time for your Chicago
And Markkanen drops them both. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Williams gets the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Ballman here now for an injury report. Now an update on DeMar DeRozan from David Aldridge. Dave, what'd you find out?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information, and the news is very bad. As he told me, it is a ruptured Achilles. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for a while. This is an injury that takes some time to heal. That's tough news. Back to you guys.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Here's Norris, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Here's Towns. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Left side, Levine. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Here's Williams. Good work there as it goes. 6 points for Williams. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
White, good.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities, trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Second shot opportunity, and Williams with the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one.
This made of cows, I eat them too. Wagyu season 2, perfection, I'm speaking season. Keep like fevers, pieces, Jesus, ayy. Need a visa, fly as eagle, ayy. Nice demeanor, meanest features. Slid on the beat like the ice in skis, but I breathe heat. Guess I'm a climate switcher. I just switch my fists, what they like to switch up, ayy.